All right, welcome back. Now let's do another example of matrix multiplication, but in this case, we're going to do these two. We're going to do A times B, and then we're going to do B times A. And let's remember what I said. If you remember, you already know that it's not necessarily true that the commutative property works for matrix multiplication. In fact, it doesn't always work. So the commutative property for matrices doesn't always work, not like real numbers, okay? So to show you, let's do this. A times B, right? So these are both 2 by 2 matrices, right? Which means the resulting matrix of our product matrix is going to be 2 by 2. So let's do this, right? So again, if we set this up, all we're going to do is we're going to take the first matrix, we're going to cycle through the rows of the first matrix along with the columns of the second matrix. So the way we do is we start with the first row, first column. Then we're going to cycle to the next column in the second matrix, right? So we're going to do first row, first column, first row, second column, and then we're going to go down here to the second row and then cycle through the columns again. Second row, first column, second row, second column, and that will give us all of our entries here. So to do the first entry, we're going to do the first row, first row, first column. Okay, so we're going to do 3 times 1 is 3, right? 3 times 1 is 3 plus -4 times -3, which is 12, which equals 15. So this will be, 15. Now we do first row, second column. So 3 times 0 is 0, right? Plus -4 times 6 is -24, which equals -24. Now we go to the second row, first column. So it's going to be 1 plus -15. Which equals -14, right? So 1 times 1 is 1, plus -3 times 5 is -15, so we get -14. And now we do second row, second column, so 1 times 0 is 0, plus 5 times 6 is 30, which equals 30. And so there we go. There's the result. Now, what we're going to do is now we're going to multiply the other way. Now we're going to do B times A, which now we're going to do the rows of B times the columns of A. So again, this is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, let's do the first entry. So now we're going to do the first row here times first column. So it's going to be 1 times 3, which is 3, plus what? Now again, this is the row, and this is the column. So 1 times 3, and then we're going to do 0 times 1, which is 0, which gives us 4. And notice right away we already got different entries. Okay. Now we're going to do the first row here to the second column. So it's 1 times -4, which is -4, plus 0 times 5, which is 0, which equals -4. Okay. Now we're going to go to the second row of B times the first column of A. So it's going to be -9 plus 6, which equals 15. And then finally, second row, second column, so it's going to be 12 plus 30, which equals 42. And that's it. Make sure you practice.